Hey guys, what's going on? It's Super Smash Bros. Melee Online Battles, Episode 2, Tier Effect. Alright, so many of you might be wondering, what do I mean by Tier Effect? What I mean by Tier Effect is how do the tiers, or just the gap in how good the characters are, affects the game as a whole. Now, I find that Melee is a game that has not that big of a tier effect, not that big of a sense that you'll never see people pick up somebody like Pichu. Well, you will never see somebody pick up somebody like Pichu, but you'll never see somebody pick up somebody like Link, who I would like to main as well. You'll never see, you know, people not play those characters. You'll see a good variety of people, but the thing is, there is a pretty big tier effect when it does come to two characters, well, mainly just one. And that is Fox and Falco. Doesn't matter who plays this game, they always have a pocket Fox or Falco. And by a pocket Fox or Falco, I mean they have the character on the side because, well, they're that good. If you're not winning with this if you're not winning with the character that you like to play, like I kind of like Marth right now, then just pick up a Fox or Falco. And I even have to admit that, yeah, I have a pocket Falco. I don't have a pocket Fox because shine canceling is going to be very hard to do it as fast as you can, especially online. But I do have a pocket Falco, and I will admit where I have done something that I'm not too proud of. But the thing is, does it really affect the game? Is Fox or Falco a character that you just can never beat and they're just highly overpowered? No. They are beatable. They are easier beaten with better characters or certain types of characters that go against their fast falling style, like Marth, I believe. But in all honesty, I have to admit that the game really does have a big old tier effect, especially when it does come to Fox or Falco. But other characters that you definitely see online in case of the tier effect are characters like Marth, are characters like Jigglypuff, but not too often online, oddly. Honestly, online, you will really only see Marth, Captain Falcon, Fox or Falco, and maybe the very, very occasional, maybe the very, very, very occasional Ganondorf, or other mid-tier characters at that point. But yeah, it's usually Fox or Falco. You're usually going to have a Fox or Falco, unless if they're just trying to have a fun time. If they are trying to do some serious matches and get some serious practice in, they're usually going to pick their Fox or Falco. Now, I do have to admit, beating a Fox or Falco online does feel hard, but it is not impossible. It's not like Samus Aran, who actually online with a little bit of lag, her keep away is actually pretty insane online. But I digress. I do feel like tiers do affect the position that people pick their characters. I do feel like people actually do pick their characters more on like maybe this character is not my favorite, but I do play the best with this character, and I don't feel like putting in a little bit more work to play with my favorite character. And honestly, I also have to admit that, yeah, I've done the same thing. My favorite character to play in this game is Adult Link. And let me tell you something, Adult Link's pretty hard to main online, especially with a ton of Fox or Falcos, where he will just get romped. And I picked up Marth. I kind of really like Marth, though I don't like him as much as I like Adult Link, just because I just have a personal history playing that character in Melee. Sorry. But The thing is, guys, I do feel like tiers do affect the decisions that people make in this game. I do feel like it does do that. But I don't think it's going to be such a deficit that if you do actually like seeing this online gameplay and you want to go online and try it out, that you're only going to go against Foxes or Falcos. And trust me, the online community is very, very responsive to, hey, I really don't like going against Fox or Falco, can you please pick somebody else? And they'll pick somebody else if you really just despise going against a certain character. I do feel like the community is very responsive to the tiers, and they are very well known that these characters are overpowered, but they are beatable. These characters are top tier, but they're not so top tier that everybody has to play them. But everybody will probably have a pocket version of them. Some people might not main them, but they will have a pocket version of them if they need to pick them. So, thank you for watching, and that's my opinion.
今日も生き延びることができた。